Astros II is a self-propelled multiple rocket launcher produced in Brazil by the Avibras company. It features modular design and employs rockets with calibers ranging from 127 mm to 300 mm. It was developed on the basis of a Tectran VBT-2028 6x6 all-terrain vehicle for enhanced mobility. Overview. Astros II are normally grouped in artillery batteries consisting on average of about 13 vehicles. 6 of them are Astros II launchers, 6 are rocket resupply trucks and 1 a special radar-equipped vehicle controlling the fire control system. The launcher is capable of firing rockets of different calibers armed with a range of warheads. Each rocket resupply truck carries up to 2 complete reloads. Service history. The Astros II artillery system entered service with the Brazilian Army in 1983. The system is battle-proven, having been used in action by the Iraqi army in the Gulf Wars. In the 1980s, Avibras sold an estimated 66 Astros II artillery systems to Iraq. Iraq also built the SAJIL-60, which is a license-built version of the Brazilian SS-60. 60 Astros II were sold to Saudi Arabia and an unspecified number sold to Bahrain and Qatar. Total sales of the Astros II between 1982 and 1987 reached $1 billion. This fact made the Astros II multiple rocket launcher the most profitable weapon produced by Avibras. In the 1980s and early 1990s, Avibras worked almost exclusively with the manufacturing of rockets and multiple launch rocket systems, such as the Astros II, in addition to developing anti-tank and anti-ship missiles. At its peak, Avibras employed 6,000 people. Later it would be reduced to 900 people in the early 1990s as the arms industry demand fell. Even so, in the First Gulf War in 1991, the Astros II was successfully used by Saudi Arabia against Iraq. Years earlier, the Astros II system helped Angola to defeat the Jurryaany. New generation. The next step is an ambitious program, the Astros in 2020. Being a new concept, it will require an estimated investment of 1.2 billion reals, of which about $210 million will be invested solely in development. It will be integrated with the cruise missile AVMT-300 with 300 km range during the stage of testing and certification. It is said that the venture will, for example, enable the Army to integrate the Astros with defense anti-aircraft guns, paving the way for the utilization of common platforms, trucks, parts of electronic sensors and command vehicles. The Astros 2020 will also be equipped with a 180 mm GPS-guided rocket called the SSAV-40 with a range of 40 km. 30 Astros 2020 systems are to be acquired. Variants: SS-30 fires 127 mm rockets, loads 32. SS-40 fires 180 mm rockets, loads 16. SS-60 fires 300 mm rockets, loads 4. SS-80 fires 300 mm rockets, loads 4. SS-150 fires 450 mm rockets, loads 4. MTC-300 cruise missile with a range of 300 km. Specifications: range in indirect fire mode, SS-30, 9 to 40 km, SS-40, 15 to 35 km, SS-60, 20 to 65 km, SS-80, 22 to 90 km, SS-150, 29 to 150 km. Armor classified: probably light composite to give protection against small arms fire. Armament: 1 battery of 4, 16 of 32 rocket launcher tubes. Performance: fording 1.1 meters, vertical obstacle 1 meter, trench 2.29 meters. Ammunition type: high explosive with multiple warhead. Operators: current operators Angola, Bahrain, Brazil. Brazilian Army 20 Astros II and 18 Astros 2020. Brazilian Marine Corps will use a naval variant, 6 Astros 2020. Malaysian Army 54 Astros II. Indonesian Army 36 Astros II on order. Iraq 66 Astros II. Qatar, Saudi Arabia 76 Astros II.